This little town is a violin-making powerhouse, something that might seem hard to believe. 700,000 violins are produced here every year and then sold to over 90 countries and regions around the world. Their violins make up 70% of the Chinese market and about a third of the world market. Xu Xiaofeng, a violin maker in Guangzhou, earns 3 times an average worker's yearly salary by making one violin. Even then, he's inundated with orders for his violins.
With this order, his requirements were higher because he wanted to make a Stradivarius violin, even Vanelli's style.
A violin consists of more than 60 accessories, all of which can be found in Guangzhou. In this town, with a population of less than 50,000, more than 30,000 people are engaged in violin production and processing. In order to complete this high-quality violin, Xu Xiaofeng needs the cooperation of the top craftsmen in the town. Artisan Xu was the first person he thought of.
徐老板，你好，我想做那么一两只琴头，材料呢相对来说用欧料做，然后呢。
Xu was one of the few artisans in town. In this highly mechanized era, at the violin scroll workshops in Guangzhou, an average worker makes 300 scrolls per month. Xu only makes 10. The violin parts produced in Guangzhou serve a market of 40 million units around the world. It's astonishing that all this is achieved by 200 households.
Many family workshops have spent decades making one type of product. The violin has more than 60 parts, in which each family is striving for excellence. So the sum of all those parts is a product of excellence.
Xu Xiaofeng now chooses a bow maker. Yang Ming has focused on doing just one thing for 20 years, making the most expensive part of the violin, the bow.
我想订一把弓子，这样子，订一把那个高级弓，材料呢是树木的那种，然后重量呢是60克到65克之间，不要太重。
To make this premium quality violin, Xu Xiaofeng needs more than 30 people to complete more than 180 processes. Behind the violin is a microcosm of China's manufacturing ecosystem. Guangzhou's reputation as the capital of violins is built on the complete value chain and fine division of labor. This town has less than 50,000 people, yet it contributes over 100 million yuan to the local economy every year.
Many industries are clustered in a region, so the advantage of clustering is that resources can be borrowed from each other, so the logistics costs, including that of workforce mobility, will be reduced significantly.
China has an unparalleled industrial system, the only country with all of the United Nations industry categories, with 39 large categories, 191 medium categories, and 525 small categories. This, coupled with the work ethos, underpin Chinese manufacturing competitiveness. Thanks to the sheer scale and appealing prices, Made in China has won global trade popularity.